skies of a different light, white noise that keeps me up at night. I can't help but think back to you. I wish that I could find a face that I would recognize. I replay the memory of you. It's been hard, you know I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's hard with you, but I'm coming home. Hold on to my embrace, this time I promise it won't break. I'm hoping that things haven't changed. Life took us far apart, but it never took away my heart. Have you been holding it safe? 'Cause it's been hard, you know I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's hard with you, but I'm coming home. I'm coming home. We stay up till morning and head out exploring, make up for months that we've missed. 'Cause the cold air is calling and my head's recalling the moment that I was convinced. We'll stay up till morning and head out exploring, make up for months that we've missed. 'Cause your lips are calling and my heart's recalling the way I could never resist. It's been so hard, but no, I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's hard with you, but I'm coming home
11 o'clock chimes, ladies and gentlemen. A very, very good morning to you all. Welcome to the Harcourt's Grenadier Auction Rooms. My name is Phil McGoldrick. I'm one of, how many have we got today, Ned? I think 4 out of the 5. 4 of Lisa, of course, overseas at the present time, lucky girl. So on behalf of the whole team, Karen Phillips, who is our auction floor manager, a very warm welcome to you all. Fabulous catalogue today for your competitive bidding. Can I say to all of the owners that we represent, thank you for the opportunity and thank you for everything that you've done leading up to today's auctions. Good luck. Bidders and buyers in the room and online, can I say to you, good luck to you. This is the best place and time to buy property. And the reason I say that is you have to be in a good, strong position like you are today, cash and unconditional, to be able to take part in the auction. Now, if we don't sell properties in the auction room, and that happens obviously every week, we will pass those properties and you lose the exclusivity of the opportunity available to you here, because then we would engage with conditional people who may make life just a bit more complicated for you. We work today under the Real Estate Institute's Best Practice Guide and according to all the rules set down by the REA. By bidding today, you're deemed to have accepted and read their buyer's guide. Now, there are rules today for engaging in the auction. They came from your contract. Some of you will be familiar, but many people are here for the very first time. So let's just tell you what we do in the auction room. All of our owners have given us confidential reserve prices, and subject to those prices being reached or breached, the highest bidder shall be the purchaser. Can I point out what happens if bidding doesn't reach my owner's reserve? It is not the end of the auction. Our practice is to pause and to negotiate further with the highest bidder outside of the auction room. There we will offer you the opportunity of buying in the auction room today, as already stated, best place and best time to buy. Sometimes those negotiations can proceed to a point where an owner will instruct the auctioneer to go back to the rostrum and announce the property has been withdrawn and sold to that highest bidder. That is their prerogative. It does cause distress in the auction room if you happen to be here waiting for the opportunity. Today, of course, is not a day to wait. It is a day to engage. Auctioneer may nominate the sum by which your bids need to be raised. Clause 2.5 authorises the auctioneer to place bids on behalf of our owners. If and when we place vendor bids, we're telling you the property is not for sale. We need to keep moving. We don't place any vendor bids anywhere near an owner's reserve level to give you confidence to continue your bidding against those vendor bids. Now, if any of our colleagues from Harcourt's place bids on behalf of their clients, we will alert you to that. If you're bidding on behalf of somebody else, there's no such requirement. Sometimes bids are disputed. If that happens, we go back to the last undisputed bid and we resume. The most important thing is this: if you are the lucky and last purchaser when that gavel falls, your obligations are very simple. We take you through to reception and we ask you to sign the auction contract and arrange to pay your deposit, generally 10% of the purchase price paid. We'll point out settlement dates in respect of all those auctions as we work through. Alison Aiken, you've got the number 1 marble today as you represent our good owners and good colleagues, Murray and Bronwyn at 29 Solaris Avenue. Now, the property is described as a freehold parcel, 665 square metres more or less. 5th of July is the settlement date, you having secured ownership by paying that first 10% today. Huge list of chattels, fabulous chattels, including the wine fridge and the big fridge freezer in that kitchen area as well. On Monday evening, I went with Alison to inspect the property and talk with the owners. Fire was on. It was just absolutely beautiful. What a situation. You enjoy panorama, you enjoy elevation, and you enjoy sunshine all day long. The home, well, it's about 4.5 years old, so post-earthquake build. The best in terms of heating, insulation, and glazing. But it's all about that position. It's all about that view. It's absolutely therapeutic and good for the soul. Love the big living area. The floating oak floor just grounds the home. Magnificent scullery, even got its own view, which means your kitchen's always going to be kept tidy. And I reckon when you enjoy that master bedroom, you'd be inclined to have the odd lie-in, I would suggest. Magnificently laid out paths, decks all around the property, so there's sunshine and shelter at any time of day. Off they go to the Hawke's Bay to join family, but it won't be an easy day, the 5th of July. Opening bid. Buyers, in your hands. Work your treat. Now, this is where you participate. It's not a silent auction. Where do we start? Well, I'll start on behalf of my owners. I wouldn't sell it at $1,600,000. Vendor bid to start. Who progresses? What have we got? Buyers. First call on behalf of my owners at 1.6. Second call. 650, would I say, ma'am? 1,650. First call at 1,650,000. Second call, one bidder left-hand side, would you say 1.7 or better? Third call at 1,650,000. Ali, buyers on notice at 1,650,000. And I've had my vendor bid, I won't take any more, it's disrespectful at 1,650,000. Of just the one bidder in the room, I'll pause and talk as we've mentioned in our preamble today at 1,650,000. Ma'am, if you're the only bidder in the room at this stage, I can't sell, it's disrespectful to take more vendor bids. Karen's going to find us a private space. I'll come and offer you the opportunity. Auction is open at 1,650,000. Ned, who's next? You just a minute.
Well, a very good morning all. We carry on with the day. Next up, we welcome Johnny Nichols, a busy man today, the first of three properties he brings to the auction rooms. The first one being 1/78 Middle Park Road in Sockburn. I believe we've made contact with our owner. Thank them for the chance to be here. The paperwork that we are working with here is outlined and making clear that we are selling a cross-lease title. You purchase a third of that 811 square metres, more or less, the 31st of May of this year being that settlement and possession date. But whether you're looking for that home ownership or that investment proposition, this is a great opportunity either way. Lots to like about it, that good brace of bedrooms, of course, spaciously configured, bound in those permanent materials. You've also got that carport space, modernised kitchen, another really good plus. The ease of single level and the ease of access as well to that weekend market, as well as all those good amenities that Riccarton has to offer. As I say, ticks a lot of boxes here at Middle Park Road, whatever direction you take moving forward. So buyers, to you we go. What are we starting with? Opening bid. Here and now. What's the number that you'd like to put out there? Like to start with? Maybe something as easy as say 350. Does that work? You tell me. Neat and tidy home. Easy care. Proximity to plenty. Is there 350 in the room? Happy to get the ball rolling if I need to. Down the back. Thank you, ma'am. Good luck to you. $350,000 move forward from there. 375, 400 maybe. First call at $350,000. Second time at 350. Third final. Look, make it clear if it's you and I only, ma'am. We're just going to have a conversation. Wouldn't be able to sell it here, but is there better before we pause? Not at this point in time. We are going to pause then if that is the case. Bid of 350. Again, not quite there, but we'll have a chat.
Okay, folks, if I can have your attention, I have the pleasure of taking you just down the road, of course, to the ever-popular suburb of Horswell, and this one very proudly brought to the market by Patrick and Gina of the Harcourts Horswell team. I know they've very much enjoyed their time marketing this great home here in such a fantastic location, but firstly, I draw your attention to the contract, which outlines that 54 John Holmes Drive in Horswell, Christchurch, is of course a freehold title, made up of a very well landscaped and easy care 380 square metres more or less. And your settlement date is set down in the contract as Thursday the 6th of June 2024, so a nice quick turnaround and into a great new home in Horswell. Well, folks, the moment you go through the front door, you know that it just feels like home. It's so nice and homely. The colour scheme that's been chosen, the execution when this was built just 2 years ago is absolutely top-notch. The location, of course, in that popular Copper Ridge subdivision just across the road from Knight Stream. You've got that Knight Stream Primary School, a modern school built only a few years ago and very popular with local people in that area. 3 good-sized bedrooms, double garage, of course, and everything that Horswell has on offer right there on your doorstep. Just a short walk or stroll or short drive really down to the supermarket there in Horswell, the old vicarage, the cafes there on your doorstep and not far from Wigram as well. Also, it's a handy location to get into the central city. Great home here, folks. So with all that said, stamp your mark, call me your opening bids. Where do we see it, folks? 740, thank you, sir. At 740,000, we're off and underway. At 740, I'd suggest a 20 on top from here. At 740, is there 760 in the room? At 760, thank you, sir. 2 in the race. At 760 now. 80, would you say, sir? Or straight to 800. Don't let me hold you back. At 760, I've got here. At 760,000, first. 770. I'll take it, sir. At 770. Slowing the pace, though, sir. I wouldn't suggest you do the same. At 777, would you take me straight to 800 or 790? I'll take. What do you say? 785. 15 on top, why not? At 785, we've got there. At 785, I'll take another 10, sir, if it's there. At 785, I've got here 95, or once again, I'd suggest straight to 800. At $785,000. 795. Nice easy 10 on top. Just crunch the numbers, replacement costs, folks. You know there's outstanding value here. At $795,000 left-hand side. Another 15 on top, is it, sir? 800. I'll take it. Slowing the pace, though. 800,000, it's a nice round number, and I like those. At 800,000, we've got 805. Valuing it down to $5,000 bids. Keeping your opposition in it at 805. Suggest something stronger, sir, but I will take a 5. At 805, I've got on the left-hand side. 815. 10 on top. It's the way to bid. 815 we've got there now. You sure, sir? Outstanding value for this location, surely, at $815,000. At $815,000, call it away then first, second, third, final time at 815. Sure, sir? Sir, not at a level I can sell. You are my highest bidder. Pause on your bid. We'll find a quiet space and we'll come and have a chat.
These skies have a different light, white noise that keeps me up at night. I can't help but think back to you. I wish that I could find a face that I would recognize. I replay the memory of you. It's been hard, you know I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's hard with you, but I'm coming home. Hold on to my embrace, this time I promise it won't break. I'm hoping that things haven't changed. Life took us far apart, but it never took away my heart. Have you been holding it safe? 'Cause it's been hard, you know I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's hard with you, but I'm coming home. I'm coming home. We'll stay up till morning and head out exploring, make up for months that we've missed. 'Cause the cold air is calling and my head's recalling the moment that I was convinced. We'll stay up till morning and head out exploring, make up for months that we've missed. 'Cause your lips are calling and my heart's recalling the way I could never resist. It's been so hard, you know I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, an update on Middle Park Road. We've had conversation out of the room. That bid has been improved and lifted to $421,000, a level at which our owners are now selling the property. So I put that to the room one last time before the hammer falls. Anything further, we're at $421,000. The property will be sold. For the first time, for the second time, 22, 25, you call it out, third and final. At 421 down the back on the phone, it is going. Gone and sold. Well done. Thank you. Well done, Johnny Nichols. Another update to come, is there?
I'll never tell, just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping, these promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell.
Yeah, I like you, that's for sure. Never have to close the door. Been a long time, a year before, and I'm missing you so bad. Gone away a month or more. Every show I go before, need to hear that voice, cause right now feels like it's been so long.
Well, in the interest of keeping the day moving forward, ladies and gentlemen, we are just going to skip ahead by one. Phil will be back with an update in that next auction in just a moment or two. In the meantime, we carry on and welcome Alison Carter from the Sumner team, the Ferrymead team as well. 37 Menzies Street, the property in question here in the very heart of that wonderful suburb. The contract, making it clear it's a freehold parcel. 453 square metres of it is what you purchase, more or less. The 24th day of May will be a date to look forward to being that settlement and possession date. But as I say, nestled here in the very heart of Sumner, that golden triangle of Sumner, which we know is just so very sought after, the community, the beach so close, the school as well, just steps away. It is that wonderful community for families to thrive. It's a home as well where families can really flourish too. I think you'll greatly value and appreciate the fact you have got that quartet of accommodation. You've then as well got that studio out back, providing yet more options and can be used in so many different ways too. It's had some good improvements, updates put into it, particularly that ducted heating system to keep you lovely and cosy throughout those colder weeks and months. But you have that log fire there also. It's worked well as an Airbnb for our owners. Could be an investment proposition moving forward, but a great home. Options either way again. So Menzies Street, ladies and gents, over to you again. Opening bid. Who starts me off? Where do we see value? Here in Sumner. Sizable property, good 4 bedrooms, studio as well. What would you pay? See, $900,000. There's a wee indication, a very comfortable line in the sand to get started at or cross. Is there a hand up at that sort of money? 9? Vendor bid then. Place that on behalf of our owners if we need to at $900,000. Very happy to do so. Do we move forward in advance and involve yourselves at $1 million? Holding that bid at $900,000, 900 only too. First call, second call, is there $1 million anywhere? Third and final time. Buyers, if there isn't, the property's going to get handed back to Alison and we will talk to parties post-auction. $950. Good to have your company, sir, down the back there at $950,000. Is there competition at that $1 million mark now to step forward? Or, sir, we're having a conversation off to the side. At $950. Once, twice. Third final. At $950,000. Right, we're going to pause on that bid, so there is some work to do. You'll appreciate that. Nothing we can't deal with. Back soon.
We're going to move on very shortly, but I've been working with the good bidders and the ex-owners of Soleri's Avenue. We've had great negotiations, and as a result, my owners have said, please, Phil, please announce the property has been withdrawn and sold at $1,850,000. Congratulations. But Bronnie and Murray, that means we lose you. Not for a while, not for a while. Tremendous. Lovely work. Alison, good campaign, and congratulations to our buyers. I've got the wrong contract. We better get the... I've got... Stay there. All right, folks, let's move on. What an opportunity here at 99 Kaiwara Street, Belinda Calvert, a team from Harcourts Beckenham. They've been responsible for marketing the property. Lovely to meet with our owners yesterday and inspect your home. That home is identified in your contract as a freehold home, 612 square metres more or less. 31st of May, that's when your new life will begin unless you're working to an alternative date. Fridge freezer forms part of your consideration as well. And you know that my owners will rebate from your final purchase price $15,000, gives you the option, should I say, of remediating the roof or otherwise. As I said, popped down yesterday to inspect the property. Lovely, warm home heat pump was on. It's a crisp morning. This young family have thrived here for 8 years. They're going to miss this home. They're going to miss the neighbourhood. They're going to miss the neighbours. It's a very, very good community that you will become part of. It's a lovely, quiet, tree-lined street. This is a solid, robust, permanent material home. Love the timber flooring, the aspect for the sun, and of course, just to flow out to that deck in the backyard. It's very safe, it's very secure, and great for family situations. Cashmere high zoning, which is really, really popular these days. But the amenities in this area really add value as well. Here to be sold. It's been a great 8 years. Your opportunity. Where do you see value buyers? 600. 600, sir. Welcome. Would you? 600. Good man. At $600,000. First call at $600,000. Second call, 6 the bid to beat. Third call at $600,000. Sir, I'll take a vendor bid at 620, but I won't take any more. At 620, who's got better for me? First call. I bid for my owners. We hold it at 620. Would you say? 630. 630. At 630. I don't take any more vendor bids. If you bid now, it's the opportunity at $630,000 for the first time. Second time, third time at 630. Well, if no one's going to compete, sir, on your own at this stage, Karen, we need to find that lucky room again. 630 is your bid. The auction is open.
All right, ladies and gents, thanks for your patience. Our next exciting offering in the catalogue is number 41A and 41D in Opawa Road in Opawa. Of course, Kian Ryan and Mark Holland from the Avonhead team proudly leading the charge, meeting and greeting the lovely punters through the door the last few weeks and working on behalf of our vendors, distributing to one and all, of course, the contracts, which shows that we offer here today not one but two freehold titles of terra firma, 2,178 square metres, encapsulating the total of that land, so just over half an acre of prime Opawa land. Settlement, well, that's laid out in the contract, very clean and clear for the 30th of May, just before, of course, King's birthday weekend. Take the extra time to unpack, relax and rewind. Now, the home itself, Roxburgh, it is rich in history. I'm sure plenty of people have driven past and seen this home and the grandeur. It is certainly not just skin deep. It has been re-engineered, repurposed, refurbished, and it is absolutely stunning inside and out, and it is encapsulated and enhanced those character features, which is a very, very weird thing to do. And the icon itself, it sits on new foundations. It's been reinforced, it's been relined, insulated, re-roofed, re-wired, new drains gone in. It has had an absolutely extensive list of works done to it. Inside, of course, you walk into that lovely front door. You've got lofty ceilings, ornate features, of course, the spiral staircase, and you've got carry floors that welcome and warm you. And of course, you've got that built-in central heating, the double glazing. This is not just a character home. This has had an absolute new life given to it. Now you go in through the large hallway down to that fantastic family kitchen. What an absolute masterpiece. Of course, you've got that bespoke island there, one of absolute elegance and envy to many, a great place to build plenty of family feasts going forward. Of course, you've got the lovely decking spaces, lots of outdoor space, whether you're just going to enjoy the lush, leafy, green established garden or sink your fingers into the veggie patch there. There's plenty of offering and family opportunity in this lovely home. Of course, around the corner, the separate tidy with that large garage, the gym space, the studio, where the opportunity lies, well, that's up to you, whether it's a work from home space, a relaxed retreat, or a space to store the toys. It is certainly all there. Our vendors have loved this home. They've absolutely enjoyed their time there with the family. But Roxburgh, the one and only, is going to go back to the floor. Who wants to start me away with an opening bid, opening offer, your chance to change your future? Where do we say go? Is there a line in the sand? Let's figure to start. Happy to call and count through it. Happy to help you along the way at 1.2. Wouldn't own it. There's a vendor bid to start things away, 1.2. Easy line in the sand. Is there 1.3 to take things forward from there? Or call it through 3 times. First call at 1.2. Any hand in the air, any advance from there? Second call. Where to from here, ladies and gents? Third, final chance. Look, 1.3 going to keep laying out that roadmap. Absolutely not for sale here. A lot of home on offer. Just have a look at the photos. It's an absolutely stunning opportunity. First time, 1.3. Any advance? Where's the hand in the air? Second call. Third, final time. Look, Ken, Mark, I'm going to take one last vendor bid at 1.4 with the absence of a hand on the floor. We're going to push forward to that next stage of the campaign, pass the property in at 1.4. I know we've got a couple of parties looking at writing conditional interest as we speak. So if you look at the home and think this is a part of what you want to be a part of in the future, please give Ken and Mark a call going forward. It was certainly not stick around. So property passed at 1.4. Thank you.
On Menzies Street, we have had an improvement in that bid, but not to a level we're selling today. So I'm going to pass the property back to Alison with a vendor bid of $1.1 million. We need to be above that level, so have the conversation. Conditional interest offers now very, very welcome. Thank you. On we go, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back with Madras Street in just a moment. Couple of things to sort out there. We move forward. We welcome back again Johnny Nichols from the City team, this time bringing and offering up for Fitzroy Place in Bishopdale alongside his wonderful owners. The paperwork in this case and instance confirm that it is a freehold title. 642 square metres, the quantum of the title. You sit atop the 7th of June, which is a Friday, is going to be your settlement and possession date. But as far as locations go, a wonderful spot to be here in Bishopdale. Burnside High School zoning, the Bishopdale shops a matter of steps away. That cul-de-sac position as well gives you so much to like. But the home itself equally impressive, really well looked after and maintained inside and outside. Even the garage comes fully insulated with that extra bit of space behind, studio, rumpus room, home office, or a number of other uses to it. You'll be cosy, you'll be comfortable over the colder weather. You've got the log burner, the heat transfer system, double glazing, retaining it all beautifully as well. But our owners have really had some happy years at this address, but now looking to part with it with their growing family and the requirements that go hand in hand with that. So buyers for Fitzroy Place, up for grabs. What's an opening bid? In the room. What's the money that works? Who starts, who finishes? Very much in your hands. $600,000. You wait for an indication, I give you one. Easy place to start, I'd have thought. Is there a hand up there? Your eye. Time for action. With me then, 600,000. Better you than I, sir, just in time. It's $600,000 and good luck down here. Off we go from there, maybe 650 if you'd like to join in. First call at $600,000. Second at 6, the money. Squared off, even, easy. Third final at $600,000 is the competition. 6. What about 25, sir? Halfway. How does that sound? Good work. $625,000. Over this side of the room we go. Back if you'd like, this time at 650. Comfortable are we? At 625. Their bid, not yours. At 625. First the money at 625. Second call at 625. Back they are. Yep, 650, 75 I chase, maybe 700, a good strategic play though. At $650,000 down here. Once the money, at 6.5, 650, second call. Your turn, I think, sir, if it's not elsewhere. Third final, at 650, thank you, 700 or 675. 75, worth the try, at 675, they've left the door open. Take it, do we go the 7? At 675. First call. There we go. There's the 7, easily done, comfortably done. 725 to take it back though. It's $700,000. Squared off back with my starter at the 7. Chase another little quarter. Once, twice at $700,000. 10. Okay, you're persistent. We'll try it at $710,000, but courtesy's the same here. If you want to go 20, you can, but I'd advise stay strong. Do we go another 25 at 35? At $710,000. The bid here. Once called at 710. 725. Happily work with that number with the 15. Try again. 725. Have a conversation if you need to. Holding the bid down here at 725. If you'd like to try 35, you're very welcome. Once called, twice called at $725,000. Third and final. No better, no further. You're certain? Going to have a conversation down here. We're not quite where we need to be, but let's pause. We'll find a room and come and speak to you off to the side.
Okay, folks, I take you back to 54 John Holmes Road in Horswell. We left the room with a bid of $815,000. We have had good discussions, and Sam, can you please confirm that your bid is now increased to $835,000? Thank you. At $835,000, our owner's instructions are clear. They've very much enjoyed their time at John Holmes Road, but they are selling away today. For the want of any further advance, first, second, third, final time. We're all out, all done. It's going. Sold, and congratulations.
I'll never tell, just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping, these promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell.
Yeah, I like you, that's for sure. Never have to close the door. Been a long time, a year before, and I'm missing you so bad. Gone away a month or more. Every show I go before, I need to hear that voice, cause right now feels like it's been too long. I could never let you go on thinking about those secrets true. And I would never bet the world that I would find anyone like you.
I'll never tell, just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping, these promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell. It's true, it's true, it's true, it's true, it's true, you're an angel, that's for sure. With some devil, hear you roar, but I like it, we on the floor. In my ear, be whispering. Used to have fun, now I'm bored. Do I miss you? Yes, of course. Think about that time when we stayed up all night talking. I could never let you go on thinking about those secrets true. And I would never bet the world that I would find anyone like you. I'll never tell, just trust that I'll keep it locked in a cell. Never revealing no secrets you're keeping, these promises strong as a spell. I'll never tell. It's true, it's true, it's true, it's true, it's true, it's true, it's true.
Fitzroy Place. Conversation out of the room has led to that bid being improved to $780,000. Again, the property for sale at that figure. I give you an opportunity here on the floor. Is there anything further before I put the hammer down? At $780,000, work with one, work with five. Call it out or it goes for the first time at $780,000. Second, third, final. Nothing better here. It is going. It is gone and sold. Well done, congratulations. Outgoing owners, congratulations. Johnny Nichols, again, a great campaign from you. I am, or is Phil?
I'm coming up just with Kaiwara and then I'll take instructions. Are you going to start?
Yeah, and then we'll do.
Folks, just going back to Kaiwara, I left the room with the bid at 630. Bid's been increased to 720,000, not quite at the level that we're going to sell. So if there's no advance in the room, I'm going to put the property back in Belinda's hands. She'll talk with all parties. Any advance on 720? Once at 720,000. Second call, third call. Belinda, back in your hands at 720. Good luck to my owners. Nice to work with you. And now we must be just...
Well, a very good afternoon if you have just joined us. We get underway now with our midday auctions, possibly an update or so to come from those earlier ones, but we carry on nonetheless. A pleasure to be here. My name is Ned Allison, one of four auctioneers you'll be seeing as we finish off a busy day here at Harcourt's Grenadier. Pleasure to work alongside, next up, Julie Proctor from the Avonhead team and the work she's done here on George Street 20A, the property in question to be precise. Legally, it's described as a freehold title, 250 square metres more or less. The end of May, the 31st of May, will be that settlement and possession date should you be successful. 10% is what we're going to ask from you today upon the fall of the hammer in terms of that deposit, the rest to be paid upon the 31st of May. But a really appealing, really attractive townhouse. Had the pleasure of popping through just the other day. Light and bright, certainly well proportioned, well laid out, certainly logical, certainly sensible. It's going to look after you and meet your needs very, very well thanks to that setup, thanks to the age of the property as well. Certainly contemporary is your fit out, kitchen, bathroom, those key spaces, internal access garaging, another good plus as well. But I think underpinning it all is that wonderful location that offers so much. Hagley Park really is part of your backyard if you want to explore there, or alternatively Riccarton Bush as well. Walking distance to the Riccarton shops too, Westfield Mall, and so much more that goes hand in hand with that. And then of course the school zoning of boys and girls just topping it off so perfectly. A great spot to nest yourself or to enjoy those rental returns in the terms of an investment. So buyers, George Street, I pass it over to you. Interest in the room. What's the number? What would you pay for 20A? A neat and tidy home, a great location, fabulous proximity. What do we start with? Look, I'd ask for a very easy, very comfortable, maybe $500,000. Is that a figure that's in the room? To get things off and underway, an indication again. Right with me if it needs to be at $500,000. A hand up from there. $550 maybe. First call on that vendor bid of $500,000. Second call. Where's the participation at $550? Third final at $500,000. Still holding that bid. Buyers, if there's not a hand up, the property is going to be passed back to Julie. Last chance, or we go to that next stage and carry on marketing and campaigning. Right, well, Julie, if that is the case, I am going to do just that. It's handed back to your capable hands, but with a pretty exciting announcement in this case that I can now announce that we are going to be pricing the property, making it available at an attractive $629,000. $629, representing, I think, very good value for money. But Julie Proctor, obviously the person to speak to if you have any questions around it. Be quick about doing so. Thank you.
Thank you. Grace, could you take us to Madras Street, please? Michelle, Simon, a very good afternoon to you, and a very good afternoon to your owners. Good to meet South Cantabrians when I visited it on Tuesday. Was it Tuesday night we were around there, wasn't it? Anyway, Michelle and Simon have been charged to sell 450B Madras Street, described as a stratum and freehold. 10% today, the balance to be paid 3 working days after the certificate of acceptance is through. That's just for some work that's been done correctly in the bathroom records to be put in order. As I say, I went a couple of evenings ago to inspect the property. I found it incredulous that the property is nearly 20 years old. It's in pristine order. It's a very, very smart complex. I love the planting, the wide driveway, there's extra parks outside of the garage, and all of this just so close to the city, so close to the CBD. Inside, well, it's right up to the minute. Owners have maintained it impeccably. They've upgraded it during their tenure. They move on now. And I just love the way that it flows out to that gorgeous, gorgeous courtyard. Just superbly mature trees, ornamental trees, creating a very lovely ambience. You're back from the road. It's very quiet. The rooms upstairs, good size, very, very good size and good sun on that northern side of the building. All right, ladies and gentlemen, said it all, 450B Madras Street. Opening bidder offer, what's your figure? What's the number? Give you a clue, sir?
590.
590, good work. At $590,000 at the back of the room. First call, good strong bid to start. Second call. Third call at 590, would you say 6 or better? Well, sir, if no one else is going to bid, I can't sell at 590. Shall we pause? Karen will find you. That front room is doing well today, Karen. If we could talk to the gentleman there at 590.
Okay, folks, I now have the pleasure of taking you to something truly special and unique, that being the property at 140 Marihow Road, of course, in Marshlands. But firstly, I draw your attention to the contract, which outlines the property at 140 Marihow Road in Marshland, Christchurch, is of course a freehold title, made up of a spacious 867 square metres, more or less, and your settlement date is set down in the contract as Friday the 21st of June 2024, unless otherwise arranged with Patrick and our vendors ahead of today's auction. Well, folks, over my career in real estate, we often get asked, can I find a nice rural feeling property with great sheds, but in a very convenient location close to the city? And normally we say, no, you can't. But today you certainly can. This has all of that, folks. It's, as I say, that lovely rural setting around you. You feel like you're on a farm on one side, but then look over the other side of the road, you've got all the convenience, of course, of Preston subdivision, shops, etc. there. But you have the space around this house, this beautifully renovated house too, as you can see inside there. Simply all the hard work's been done, and in a very stylish way as well. I love the work that our owners have put in here, and some extra details too, using space to create a walk-in wardrobe, etc. They've really gone above and beyond. They did this for themselves for the long term, but plans have changed, and we are here for serious sale today. Folks, it is a truly unique property, and of course we cannot continue without talking about that shed. That shed is an absolute standout. Whether it be boats, whether it be work from home, so many options here. It's just something you simply don't get in these convenient Christchurch City locations. It truly is as rare as hen's teeth. So folks, with all that said, where do you sense value? Call me your opening bids. Do we have a bid from the floor to start us away? Always the better way to go. Bid from the floor at all. Tell you what, I'll make it really nice and easy for you. Definitely wouldn't be selling it at $750,000. Is there a start from the floor at that level? Should be jumping out of your seat at that opportunity. Is there $750,000 in the room? First, second, third, final time. Well, I'll start it on behalf of the vendors. I'd rather you than me though, sir. $750 it is there. At $750,000, we're off and underway, bit of work to be done, but at $750,000, is there another advance in the room? At $750,000, well, easy decision for me to take it straight to $775. So would you come back with $800? At $775, that's a vendor bid, $800 on the nod, at $800,000 there. At $800,000, any further advance? $825, one last vendor bid from me, at $825,000. So would you bid me $850? If it's just you and me, we'll find a quiet space and have a chat. $850, would you say? Well, it is just you and me at this stage, sir. I will find a quiet space and we'll come and have a chat.
These skies have a different light, white noise that keeps me up at night. I can't help but think back to you. I wish that I could find a face that I would recognize. I replay the memory of you. It's been hard, you know I wanted to stay, caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's hard with you, but I'm coming home. Hold on to my embrace, this time I promise it won't break. I'm hoping that things haven't changed. Life took us far apart, but it never took away my heart. Have you been holding it safe? 'Cause it's been hard.
All right, we're coming back to Madras Street. Paul, we've been outside of the auction room. Your bid was at $590. Would you confirm, please, you've increased that bid now to $605,000? And my owners have said, well, you're the second owner coming into the property. If there's no better, I sell. First call at $605 and I sell. Second call, third call, delighted to announce Paul Properties gone and sold to you. Congratulations. Gerard, Natalie, congratulations to you. All the best in your move. Simon, Michelle, great campaign.
We'll stay up till morning and head out exploring, make up for months that we've missed. 'Cause the cold air is calling and my head's recalling the moment that I was convinced. We'll stay up till morning and head out exploring, make up for months that we've missed. 'Cause your lips are calling and my heart's recalling the way I could never resist. It's been so hard, but no, I wanted to stay. Caught us off guard, but there was no other way. Did you wait? 'Cause I've been counting the days, and I'm calling up to say I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's hard with you, but I'm coming home to you. Home to you. I'm coming home to you. I'm coming home to you. And I know that it's hard with you, but I'm coming home to you.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, next up we say good afternoon to Johnny Nichols again, his good owners here at 15 Payne Court in Lincoln. Legally, the paperwork's been provided to you. That contract, particularly, I draw your attention firstly to that, confirming it is a freehold title you are looking to bid and buy, comprising of some 681 square metres, more or less. The 7th day of June is going to be that settlement, that possession date as well. But it is an absolutely gorgeous residence here at number 15. Of course, contemporary, modern, certainly aesthetically appealing, provides certainly all you could ask for and then some. That leisure-leaning lifestyle, as Johnny's advert says, completely agree with that, making the everyday luxurious. I think that louvered patio space, really another living space to make the most of, whether you're watching the footy or enjoying those bubbles and barbecues with friends and families. That's a great venue, a great space to be spending time. From there, space in no short supply through the home, from the living to the standout kitchen to that ensuited master as well, and all of it part and parcel of the burgeoning township that is Lincoln. So many good things going on in this township, in this community, from the schooling, the shopping, the quality of homes as well that surround it, and future-proof things going forward. So buyers, certainly commend it to you. 15 Payne Court. We look for that next owner, that buyer here today, who starts us off. Is there interest in the room? At what level? Is there $900,000 as a very easy, comfortable place to start? Easy money, couldn't replace it for something such as that. To get things off and underway. Look, I placed that bid on behalf of our owners at $900,000. That's a vendor bid. Involvement north of there, 925 maybe. First call at $900,000 twice. Third final at $900,000. If there's a hand up at 925 or better, we'll have a conversation off to the side. If there's not, property's going to be handed back to Johnny. Right, Johnny, if that is the case, 900, it's as far as I go. We're not for sale there, obviously, but above that level, we certainly welcome conversation. Please have that conversation with Johnny Nichols. Give him a call if you are tuning in online. But best of luck to Johnny and your owners as well. Just a little bit of music. Well, the last of our day here at Harcourts Grenadier, a great pleasure to cap off the work of Tanya Dench from the Avonhead team, the good work she's done here at 38 Rayleigh Street, of course in Bishopdale. Contractually, you're here to buy and acquire a freehold parcel, this time 723 square metres, and this time settlement to occur the 21st of June. Ample time to get things organised before that comes around. But a property that combines and culminates those aesthetics, that functionality, that practicality, merely 6 months old, completed just last year, absolutely immaculate as a result of that, the way it's been cared for, the way it's been put together inside and outside. A great setup that's going to allow you and your family to really thrive and really flourish. Again, an easy transition from the in to the out to that partially covered deck, then of course that wrapping itself around to just soak up the sunshine, chase the sunshine with ease. Also, good storage right throughout the home, underfloor heating in the bathrooms, another lovely touch. Burnside High School zoning, I know that will appeal to many as well, as will that convenience to the Bishopdale Mall and all that caters for. So buyers, to you we go for Rayleigh Street this time. For the last time today I asked for an opening bid. Who's here to buy? What do you start with? Interest is where? What's a number that works? Where do you see the value? Is there $1 million? To get the ball rolling? Who kicks it off? Who gets us started? Waiting, considering, contemplating? Thank you, Chris. Getting a bit lonely. Good to have your company. $1 million with you on the phone. Chris from the Harcourts team working with a buyer there at $1 million. Who advances is at 1-1. First call at the $1 million mark. Twice at $1 million. Competition is where? Third final call. And $1 million and $1 million only. 50. Work with that, sir, at $1,050,000 back with you. Holding it at $1,050,000. Chris is at 1-1 back with you. Ask the rest of the room the very same question, though, at $1,050,000. For 38 Rayleigh, underpinned, Burnside zoning, shopping nearby. Wants the money at 1050, twice called at $1,050,000. Man, was that a bid? 60 more, can we try that? What about 1-1 then? Just 10. Okay, $1,060,000 is the response we get there together at 1060. Sir, can we ask for 1-1? Comfortably done, I'd have thought, at $1,060,000 now in the middle. 3 in it. 70, 10 by 10 it is at $1,070,000. This time is at 1-1. Either party at $1,070,000. First call. Bid here to my left twice at $1,070,000. Your turn. Another 10 at 80 at 1080 and another 10 at 90. This time, do we get there? Yeah, we do. 1-1. You could have said it earlier, but it's been fun. $1.1 million. And again, another 10 at $1,110,000. Do we go 20 or surprise me? Shock me. At $1,110,000. First the money. At $1,110,000 here. Twice. There's another 10, 20. At $1,120,000. You're nodding and smiling, sir. I take that as 30, can I? I can, good. $1,130,000. Do we double up and call it 150? Easily done. At $1,130,000 here. 1-1-3-0. Chris awfully quiet on the phone. At $1,130,000. 1-1-40, another 10, easily done. And 50? 50 it is at $1,150,000. Go 1-2 at $1,150,000. Time to get strategic. At $1,150,000 for the first call, 60 with another 10. Do we go the same at $1,160,000? 5. Prefer the 10, sir. Makes the maths a lot easier for me. Can we go for that, for the 70? At $1,160,000 here. Fair and reasonable. Happy at the 170, are we? Bid here. Love to see the 10, sir. You're nodding, but I'm not getting much else. At $1,160,000, are we happy at that? Appreciate it. 1,170,000. Is it 180? Is it 12? At $1,170,000. Pole position. Right, is that the trend? 1,175,000. Well, same over here if you'd like at 180, sir. But 1,175,000 or 85, your choice. At $1,175,000. Holding on the aisle. At 1,175 for Ailey Street. Immaculate property. Avoid the headaches and hassle of building. Enjoy the end product for yourself, though, at 1,175,000. Twice. Another 5 at 80. At 1,180. Can we go 1-2 this time? At $1,180,000. First call. Twice called. At 1,180,000. Bid here. 5, ma'am. Surely. 85. Can we say that? At 1,180,000, look for 85. Oh, persistent. 1,181,000. It's the last auction we've got all day. Why not? 1,181,000. Let me guess, sir. You do the same, or do you go to 85? I'd advise 85. Put it out of reach potentially. Go up by 2. Good on you, sir. 83. Why not? $1,183,000. Do we go 90 this time? At 183. No, ma'am. Be very clear when it is. $1,183,000. You're not even in first place. At $1,183,000. Twice. 85. 90, can I say this time? At 1,185. 87 with another pair. At 1,187,000, again I asked for the 90. At 1,187,000, first call. 88. 90 is it? Easily done. At 1,188,000. Take it back, grasp it back at $1,188,000 has had its time. First call at 188. Twice. Third final. 1,190. Back with the 2 at $1,190,000, ma'am. This is where you need to put your shoulders back and say 1-2 at $1,190,000. First the money at $1,190,000. Penultimate call at $1,190,000. Are we still interested? 91, just the 1,000. This time can I ask for 1-2? At $1,191,000, we're going to get there anyway. Whichever way you'd like to do it, it's up to you. At $1,191,000, first, second, at $1,191,000. Your turn. 193, and at $1,193,000. From side to side we go. At $1,193,000. Is it 98? 195 at $1,195,000. Stepping forward at $1,195,000, beg your pardon. Good work, sir. My best friend at this point in time, but you can change that over here. Do we say 210 maybe? At $1,200,000. He rounds me off. Whole lot easier to say. At $1,200,000, but we are not done. Get ready at $1,200,000. 202, I take that as. At $1,202,000. 10 again, maybe where you need to be. At $1,202,000. Their bid at 202. First call. Twice at $1,202,000. Up by 5. Good play at 7. $1,207,000. Is it 10? At $1,207,000. 208, $1,208,000, said it before. Chris, you're racking up a large phone bill, not a lot of noise, at $1,208,000. 210, is it 20? At $1,210,000. 20, first call, at $1,210,000. 12, at $1,212,000, the dozen. 215 at $1,215,000. And great to see you both having so much fun at $1,215,000. One of you leaving very disappointed potentially though. At $1,215,000, make sure it is not you over here. Do we say 20? At $1,215,000. Well, there we go. A concession's been made. I'm going to sell it over here to you, sir, at $1,215,000. Ma'am, you asked the question. Pretty clear. It is selling now at $1,215,000. Make no mistake. At $116,000, they've taken it back. Their ownership, I wouldn't have thought for long, though, is at 20. At $1,216,000. 17. Have you there with the 1,000 more? At $1,217,000, we're nodding, but is that a bid? 18. At $1,218,000. Back over here. Couldn't be clearer at $1,218,000. Give me the pair if you'd like at $1,218,000. Once, twice at 18. 20. Banked and thanked at $1,220,000. Be aggressive and assertive at 220. 21. 22. 1 and triple two. $1,222,000. Can we say 30 at $1,222,000? 23. Let me guess, 24? Oh, good. $1,225,000. The ones and twos not effective. Try stronger at $1,225,000. Certainty in play at $1,225,000. 26 at $1,226,000. Not quite. At $1,226,000, the strategy I'd implore is a 30, but $1,226,000, anything at all we work with. At $1,226,000 we sell first. Good work. $1,230,000. Appreciate it when people listen. At $1,230,000, is it effective? At $1,230,000. Or 31. She loves the singles at $1,231,000. 35 at $1,235,000. Do we go to the 40 at $1,235,000? Is it theirs? Have they done enough for the first at $1,235,000? Twice called at $1,235,000. 38 in with the 3 at $1,238,000. 40. Shall we try that? At $1,238,000. Over here, you are where you need to be. At $1,238,000, Chris, is there a late entry back from you at $1,238,000? It goes down here. 40. At $1,240,000. 50, can we say, at $1,240,000. They're home. Once, twice at $1,240,000. 42, did I hear that correctly? At 42. 50, 1 1/4, a good ring to it, at $1,242,000. 44, $1,244,000. I won't ask for the next number, ma'am. You just tell me what it is. At $1,244,000, 45, 47 at $1,247,000. We try the 50. Be great if we had 2 of them. We don't. At $1,247,000. 48. It's logical, sir. Do you give it to me? Appreciate it. 1 1/4. $1,250,000. As ownership is determined, your future determined too. What a home it'll be at $1,250,000. 52. Try the 60 at $1,252,000. 257's a good move at $1,257,000. 58. You'll be running out of paper shortly, ma'am. At $1,258,000. 60. Getting there at $1,260,000. 61. 63 at $1,263,000. Go 70, ma'am. $1,263,000. Right, hammers up at 1,263,000. Once. 65. Is it 70 with another handful? And $1,265,000. 67. 1,267,000. 68. Back we go, looking nowhere in particular at 1,268,000. 70 or better at 1,268,000, still here on the aisle, first call, and it sells at $1,268,000. Owners parting with it. Hammer to fall for the second call at 1,268,000. Can I have an answer, sir? Are we going another one even to 69? 269. Get excited, sir. It could be your home at 1,269,000. No, it's back here at 1,270,000. Take confidence. They want it as much as you at $1,270,000. It's a sign you've got good taste. Just a shame others share that taste. At $1,270,000. 75. At 1,270. The conversation's had first at 1,270,000. Twice at 1,270,000. Is there one more tucked away? Are you taking over, sir? No, you're having a quick chat. At $1,270,000 as big decisions are made. Appreciate that, respect it. At 1,270, be patient and hold on over here. Anything more, or for the third and final call at 1,270,000. Do I have your permission to sell? It won't be to you at this point. At 1,270,000. Oh, well done. $1,275,000. Do the same. Give me the 80 at 1,275,000. Okay. 1,276,000. You're only behind by 1,000 at $1,276,000. Back here. Is it the 80? At 1,276,000. There's another quick chat's had at 1,276. First. Twice called at $1,276,000. I'd work with 77. Third final at $1,276,000. So do you have one more? You have worked so hard. At $1,276,000, you are certain? Nothing more, or it goes down here at 1,276,000. Nothing on the phone. It is going. Gone and sold here. Well done. Gosh, you did some fine work down here. Thank you for your participation. Really, really appreciate it. Best of luck with your continuing hunt. Hamish, to you we go.
Thank you, Nedley. You done for the day? Clean up. Very good. Okay, folks, I take you back to 140 Marihow Road in Marshlands. We left the room before on a vendor bid there at $825,000. If I can just have a little bit of hush, please, folks. Left the room at $825,000. We had to have had good discussions with our highest bidder. And now, Ross, can you please confirm that that bid has increased to $885,000? Thank you. And at $885,000, our owner's instructions are clear. They are on the move. Is there any further advance at all, or I sell away at $885,000? First, second, third, final time. It's going. Sold, and congratulations. All done. Thank you very much, folks.